My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded. This series has been missing for a couple of days. Again, I've been vetting new mods to include, the first of which we will be including here is Infinite Spire. I'm not certain how many times I'm going to play through this mod because it makes making episodes difficult when the duration of the run is basically approximately however long I want it to be. That's why I don't do a lot of endless mode content either, right? It doesn't really make for great videos, especially because after like the first 30 minutes to an hour, you're just doing the same thing again and again and again, which is something that Infinite Spire seeks to fix. So let's have a look at our currently installed mods. We have Mod the Spire Launcher, as well as Base Mod, Replay the Spire, Always Well, Fetch Mod, Colored Map, The Constructed Servant, 0.8.9, as well as Infinite Spire being the newest Infinite Spire by Blank, The Evil, and The Evil Pickle. Apparently this is a very evil mod. It adds a new way to climb the Spire forever, complete quests along the way, purchase perks, but be careful, the Spire will not be kind to those who do not give up. And we're leaving the other ones in so that we get the benefit of their relics and things like that. Alrighty then. It only seems fair to choose the first character to do it because I have to imagine I'm going to do this once with every single character, probably including the Construct, which is going to be my first Construct episode in a very long period of time. Alright. Let's go. So here's our quest log. Description text here. Whoops. So we've got a silver counter, as well as rewards in terms of silver, right? 243 silver, 193 silver. So Kill the Nightmare. This is a unique elite that is included as a result of having the Infinite Spire installed. So we'll have a look at that when we get to it, and that will unlock Endless so that the run becomes endless, because it's not currently. As you can see, there's no infinity sign up in the top left. Obtain Midas Blood. Midas Blood, I believe, is an Infinite Spire relic that anytime you take damage gives you 2 gold. Die is apparently 1. I don't know how I would actually activate this. Would this activate after? It doesn't activate after I kill the heart, because I've tried a run through of this before just to test if it's something that I wanted to do on the channel. So I don't really know. Would it activate on... I have to imagine it would activate on death, but I haven't had it activate specifically on death. And 1 turn kill an elite. Okay, cool. Greetings! So the general kind of thing you do with an Ironclad so that you can kind of break outside of the power curve is like stack strength and whirlwind. That's typically what you do with the Ironclad. None of these options are great, so I'm going to take the choose a card to obtain and hope that I get flex, whirlwind, or... I basically want those two. Yeah, I'm gonna skip those. Great. Whoa, what a great Meows bonus there. Okay, we've actually got a pretty good opening line. Probably gonna use the first 2 shots for card removal. So the first run through is gonna be pretty standard. It's gonna be, an Ironclad run. But it's also gonna be an Ironclad run with a look to the future. Basically, I have to decide, I have to build a build that is also, what's the word I'm looking for here? Scalable? That will also work later as well? I don't want to take any of those. Upgrade a car. Like Ash, I guess, just to help me with the elites on this floor. Oh no, this is a perfected strike. Yeah, I've been offered literally 3 strike cards so far. 4 if you include the twin strike here, right? I think the game is definitely trying to set me up for a perfected strike build. I'm not playing that game. Perfected strike doesn't build fast enough to outscale the kind of difficulty curving later in the game. Okay, Gremlin Food, whenever you rest, upgrade a random card. That's actually extremely powerful. You can also see on the hover what mod it's from. So this tells you it's from Replay the Spire. So this would be another card removal. I also would take double tap, but I guess I'm going for neither of those. I was hoping that I would get more money in the interim, by the way. That's how I suspected that might go, and didn't. So this fight is primarily just going to be me playing like every aggressive card. I'm pretty happy to rest now because I don't really care what I upgrade from this point on. Because I haven't got any non-standard cards in my deck yet, which is not great. Arrowhead, you may upgrade 2 cards whenever you smith. Excellent. Oh, apparently that completed a thing. Ooh, Whirlwind, nice. Now, I can't access the quest log sometimes, but I didn't... okay. I didn't do anything. We'll upgrade Whirlwinds. Okay. I guess we're only upgrading Whirlwind despite the fact that we have, you know, Arrowhead. All right. 2, 3. Cool. Now, I know that I'm going to have the Whirlwind in my next hand. I have 3 energy for it, and I previously upgraded, so it does 8 per hit, which means that this will now kill the frontliner. That's what I was setting myself up for. This Whirlwind strategy would also help us on the next floor to 1-turn kill an elite. It's going to make that much easier for us to do. Okay, Dreamcatcher, whenever you rescue a mana card to your deck. I got another quest log ping. I'm going to take the heavy blade there. I got another quest log ping, but it's... I can't see it. Okay, the courier. Merchant no longer runs out of cards, relics, or potions, and his price is decreased by 20%. Up. Yeah, I can't check the quest log half of the time, which is a little bit frustrating. Yeah, it keeps pinging the quest log, but nothing's changed. Alright, so we'll throw something in here. We'll throw in a defend. A deck that defends later on just won't scale into the late game. It just won't. I'm sorry to tell you. Oh, can I select 2 cards at the same time? I can't. So the arrowhead's just not working at the moment. Okie dokie. That's unfortunate. It's a rare relic. I got it super early. It would have been really nice. Okay. None of those. Though Searing Blow actually does scale. Oh, missing out on Chemical X and Chameleon Ring and Gremlin Horn. That's rough. Oh, that's rough. I would love any one of those. Instead, remove a defend. But yeah, as I was saying, defensive decks just don't go endless. At least with my experience and from what I can see from the kind of... the possibility set. If 3 strikes, would that have killed? No, it wouldn't have. Would have left the enemy on 1 HP. Hemogenesis. Nope. Didn't it used to be 2? I think it may have gotten nerfed. Alright, we'll skip there. Aggressive decks want the slime boss as their first boss, so we're pretty happy about that. Probably going to be flawlessing here. Like, it would be extremely difficult to convince me that we're not going to flawless. It keeps giving me quest log pings. Okay, this one at least included new stuff. 3 snake plants, 1 taskmaster, and obtain garlic. Now, taskmasters exist in the slaver encounter. So we've got to go to a slaver encounter, so we've got to fight the elites next floor. The nightmares exist next floor as well, so that's 2 things that we can do. 1 turn killing an elite, that's another thing that we can go for. Garlic isn't great for our builds because we're hoping to build something where the enemies don't ever get to attack. So, it's variable in value, let's say. The Mercury Hourglass is actually quite handy, giving us 3 damage to all enemies at the start of each turn. That's just going to help our early aggression. There's a flawless boss for you. Energy potion, and while I think I do take offering here just in the early game, it's going to be difficult to use it later. Okay. Runic Dome, it's way, like, it's not a great idea to be taking that. On the first turn of combat, gain Golem's Might. Golem's Might, this is from Infinite Spire. Each turn, your attacks deal 10% more damage than last. Now, that's weird because, like, if you want to have many turns, you should be a defensive deck because otherwise, how are you not dying, right? You need to be able to defend yourself against all incoming damage. And since the incoming damage scales pretty high pretty quickly, you're going to need to be pretty defensive, right? So, I guess this is for a defensive deck that then just suddenly one turn KOs the enemy. I don't really know about that. There's also here, Electric Blood, gain 2 energy at the start of each turn, lose 1 HP for each energy you use, excluding the first 2 used each turn. We're going to be taking that because we have an X-Cost card. See how Chemical X really would have come in handy? Because we have an X-Cost card, so we'll just cast that. If we stick to the left... No, we stick here, we start here, and then we go into the portal, and then we'll come out on the left and follow that path for the elites. It's not gonna kill. Hell, it's not even gonna be close. We've got to start somewhere. I would take a Thunderclap if it was pre-upgraded. Go to the shop for the possibility of taking a relic. An Orichalcum this early on? Yeah, we're not defending. I think it's Orichalcum Flex, though, rather than Orichalcum as well as card removal. But the thing is, Orichalcum gets overridden so quickly. Like, as soon as I get King of Hearts, which is a... I think King of Hearts is a replay the Spire relic. Anytime you lose HP, gain twice that much block. Anytime you lose HP in your turn, gain twice that much block. That would override Orichalcum. Obviously, the Ornamental Fan, if we play 3 attacks in turn, would override Orichalcum. Anchor eventually will override Orichalcum because we're going to want to go for 1-turn kills. I think I actually take the Flex and a card removal. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm not going to be able to go into that portal. Yeah, because one of them leads into the portal and one of them leads out. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to actually go into the portal. That's really frustrating. Alright. Whirlwind, 5x8's 40, so yeah, it's lethal. Nope. Hey, Snake Plant. It's nice to see you, friend. Because you're on my quest log. Alright, Fairy in a Bottle. Actually, we'll take that over the Smoke Bomb. Bloodletting Blood for Blood. I mean, Blood for Blood would always be free for us, basically. The problem with it, though, is 0 energy, 22 damage, consider the upgraded version of Blood for Blood. Is 0 energy, 22 damage enough? I think right now, it is. I'll take it. Yeah, but I can't go into the portal. Damn it. Ooh, just enough to card remove. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, there's our Taskmaster in the center. So, Whirlwind for... 50, that's not enough, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to Offering the extra energy, and then I Whirlwind for the kill. So that's a 1-turn kill of an elite, as well as a Taskmaster kill. Bronze Scales at the start of each combat gain 3 thorns, as well as just, like, nothing. But yeah, killed a Taskmaster, 1-turn killed an elite, so you can see I'm gaining gold whilst I do that. Now, damn it, I actually have to choose my Flex upgrade here. I hate that the arrowhead's not working. That's really frustrating to me. Like, it's not gonna be a problem, like, pretty soon it's gonna stop being a problem, but it is annoying in the interim. 20 21. We have literally 0 defensive cards in our deck. So we'll start with a Blood for Blood, then we'll Offering, because drawing the Blood for Blood would be insane. A Blood for Blood, a Heavy Blade, a kill. Omamori, negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Handy. We'll take the next Flex, despite the fact that the other 2 were upgraded. Anchor, there we go. Start each turn with, start each combat with 10 block. If I Whirlwind, then Blood for Blood should actually cost 0, right? No, because it's each time you lose HP in combat, not for each HP you lose in combat. Right. 14 by 5 is 5 by 4 is 20. It's 70. I'm gonna use an energy potion and then play this, so that I can kill, despite the fact that the Nightmare has the ability to stop my turn during my turn, my final card killed. It's when they take a certain amount of damage as well. Bag of Preparation at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards, as well as the Milkshake. I could probably put a Reaper in my deck right now, just so fights like this can help me kind of recover from all of the nonsense I've done to my deck. Also, let's unlock Endless. There we go. If I naturally played the other 2 strikes, I would have been able to use Blood for Blood there. I'm just trying to get them roughly on the same HP, so that I can do this. Offering is extremely difficult for me to play a lot of the time here. I'm losing more HP per fight than I'm gaining right now, which is I probably don't need to tell you, but it's a pretty big problem. Flex. That's Offering. I'll bash, then Reaper to get a bunch of HP back, then Heavy Blade, then Whirlwind, which will lower the cost of the Blood for Blood for the instant kill. That's a 1-turn kill. Molten Egg, whenever you add a attack card to your deck, it is upgraded, as well as we got a bunch of healing there as well. It's nice. Metallicize Inflame. Yeah, see how many turns I go through? That's how much I need Metallicizer Inflame. I'll take that there. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your... Yeah, never mind, it's an empty relic. It doesn't do anything. Probably Tote to remove a card from my deck. Increasing our ability to make sure that we draw our flexes with the right cards is extremely powerful. Hey, Captain Abe. What's up? What's up, my dude? What a chill guy. Just standing there, doesn't care about anything. We should all be so lucky to be Captain Abe. Ooh, Pondfish got reworked in terms of its design. Looks a lot better. That's menacing right there. Ouch. Yep. Starting to drown now. We're out of drowning. Very close to killing that pondfish, though. Yep, that'll probably do it. You get on the ground, Captain Abe, and we're confused for 3 turns, but... can't confuse justice. Bye-bye. Woo, that's really loud. I'm gonna halve the master volume. The master volume isn't... Oh, it's working for everything except for that. All right, I'm gonna turn this down to like 75 right now. I can't take another offering. Limit Break is definitely the card we take. Okay, now, Big problem. Attack potion. Choose one of 3 random attack cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. It doesn't work like that. Not right now. Not in the modded version of the game. I don't know why. But it just gives you an attack card to your hand. So they're way worse. Like, they're as bad as they used to be. Alright. It's totally fine here to take the Philosopher's Stone, primarily due to the fact that if your enemies get attacks, you lose. So just beat them to that. As much as I would like to get the Ring of Chaos, I think I'm going to have to get it later, because securing our extra energy for a build that is about just building up a giant whirlwind, securing our extra energy is insanely important. Okay. Flex. Offering. Will limit break. It's only going to multiply the strength, not the strength down, right? Yeah, so the change that was made to limit break, I spoke about this in a Slay the Spire normal series episode. And I was wrong. I'd heard multiple times from different sources that it was to counteract the ability to flex and then limit break, so that it was doubling your strength gain, but also doubling your strength loss. But no, it doubles your positive strength and it doubles your negative strength. So if the Lagavulin manages to hit you with its, strength sapping attack, then you use limit break, you will double your negative strength and you'll go from -1 to -2. That's the change that was actually made. I was incorrect about what it actually was. That's important to note. It's really important, I believe, to note that. I'm going to leave the Fairy in the Bottle. As in, leave it in my inventory. Keep it. I don't want Madness in this deck. It's just another card between me and my combo pieces. So I'll not take a Writhe, thanks to Omamori there. Okay. Are there any more of these that I can complete on this floor? 1 turn kill an elite. That's extraordinarily unlikely. It would be fighting the double orb walkers. If I got like a really good double flex offering whirlwind opening draw, then I could kill. 3 eye decks. What's an eye deck? Like, is eye deck literally I don't even know? Is that what it's... Where does the game keep the eye decks? iPad, iPod, iDeck, I don't even know anymore. Alright. Lose blood for blood? I was planning to do that eventually. So yeah, totally take it. Thanks. Be my guest. Put our service to the test. Tie a napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot or cold, while we only live to sell. Fried gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. I like that a lot. Wow, Whirlwind's literally the bottom card in our deck. Oh, boy howdy. All right, I'm going to discard the Fairy Potion, use this, Entropic. I'm literally looking for draw. Okay. All right, I'm going to drink this. I'm going to mulligan 3 cards. I was hoping to get a flex back. I did. Cool. There's our 1-turn kill of an elite. I can't help but notice I don't seem to have gotten... Okay. Well, there goes all of my potions in a futile effort to not get anything. Oops. So this is just your kind of standard everyday... Well, it's not standard, but... This is like a speedrun adjacent kind of build. Hey, King of Hearts. Whenever you lose HP during your turn, gain twice that much block from Replay the Spire. Oh, that's right. I remembered all those deets, those juicy deets. By the way, let's have a look quickly at the Nightmare, because I skipped over it before. Reality Shift. After taking 50 damage in a single turn, Nightmare will shift reality, forcing your turn to end. I have dealt 3 damage. It still hasn't taken any. I bash it. It still hasn't taken any damage. Strike. Nothing. Whirlwind. Nope. It is unconcerned. I don't understand this interaction. It seems to be active this turn. But the debuff was on it from the start of the fight. So why... Anyway, I'll heal myself and then kill it. Pen Nib. Every 10th attack you place deals double damage. Battle Trance, Perfected Strike. Theoretically, I could take a Battle Trance in this deck. I think it's probably not a great idea to do that. If you're wondering why I think it's probably not a great idea to do, I would point you towards the fact that you can no longer draw is now a debuff. So it would remove any artifacting that I happen to have. Whoa, hang on. Yeah, okay, we actually get to look at the new fire breathing courtesy of Replay the Spire. At the end of your turn, for each attack played this turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. That's fire breathing. Increasing damage by 1 each time. So the first time, you do 1 damage to all enemies. And then the second one does 2 damage to all enemies. 3 to all enemies. 4 to all enemies. It's fun to count. It's hey, bud. How's it going, bud? I'm not going to be one turn killing you this time either, so celebrate good times. Come on, let's go. Let's celebrate. Overflow. Your draw pile looks thin. Yeah, no, that literally only had 4 cards in it. Oh, thanks for pumping it back up. Oh, all of those are bad for me. This could be a problem. Ooh, boy. Okay, I'll Perfected Strike, and then I'm getting Impervious, and then Body Slam for 114. Oddly Smooth Stone started combat with 1 dex. Nice. Immediately travel to the boss. Just skip an elite? Why would I do that? Also, let me 1 turn kill you. 16 by 6 is 60 plus 36 is 96. It's enough. That was a 1-turn kill! What? Discard milkshake. Alright. I don't know what's going on with that, frankly. Let's increase the draw of this so that we can guarantee that we get to draw our entire deck. Well, thankfully it's not asking me to flawless. No, never mind, it is. At the very bottom there. Flawless the boss. I'm not going to be able to do that. Sorry, friend. Yeah, like, even if I double targeted the Awakened one, I don't have the ability to just insta-kill them here. If I had... Whoa. Well, we're going to be whirlwinding to kill both of the cultists in the front line next turn anyway. I mean, we almost had enough defense. Hang on. I use the energy potion. I think I... Yeah, okay. Okay. We might actually get this perfect. Flex, flex. Now, the thing is, the Whirlwind 8 by 25 is 200, right? So, with the vulnerability, that's 300 damage. The Whirlwind will kill. The thing that I need to worry about, though, is setting up for my Pen Nib. So, I'm gonna strike. Strike. I could Whirlwind now, and then I would have the ability next turn to Bash Heavy Blade. The thing is, without both flexes in hand, Bash Heavy Blade is like... Do I rely on drawing both flexes and Bash and Heavy Blade? I think I have to. Alright. We also get an extra strength, courtesy of Shuriken. So I can apply the vulnerability with Fear Potion. So never mind. Oh my god! That's literally exactly what we needed. So bash, and then this will be double damage, right? So this will go up to 168, and then it's got the vulnerability applied as well. So 168 goes up to 240, 250. It goes up. 252. I was gonna guess 252. Oh. And we'll kill him. I flawless the boss. What? No. Double tap still really. Yeah. I flawless the boss. What do you want? Does it want me to flawless without taking any damage? So the thing is, self-damage counts as flawlessing. That's like, it would have been like March this year, right? I spent 2 months complaining about the fact that self-damage is a strategy for the Ironclad, but it by necessity outlaws the ability to perfect any bosses, to flawless any bosses. It was fixed. It was changed in March, by the way. Self-damage and damage from curses no longer stops you from flawlessing bosses. And it shouldn't. Why? I think I'm now incapable of actually completing that because of the electric blood. I don't want to take Sweet Flower. Gain energy at the start of each turn, but less map information. Map information is extremely powerful. It's super important to me. I could take the tiny house. You know, no downside. I think I might want the runic pyramid a little bit though. Yeah. I'll take it. Let's keep going. So now we've got the Spear of Blight. Enemies deal 100% more damage. They also have 50% more HP from Shield of Blight and Mimic Infestation. Treasure rooms in future acts are replaced by elites. Elites no longer drop relics. So now our optimal paths are hitting up as many different shops as possible. Start here. Now I also get to spend some of my silver. I'll start each combat with 2 strength. By taking the strengthen path, there's also fortify over here for starting with 2 decks, and starting with 2 extra cards is prepared. We can also actually see the entire rest of the tree. Okay, so power up, attacks deal 10% more damage, versus when gaining block, deal 1 damage for spiked armor. Okay. Critical level 1, a 10% chance the next attack you deal does 2 times damage. Then there's a 20% chance of it, and then Invigorate, his strength is twice as effective, so you get 2 points of strength for every single point of strength that's given to you. Fortify, gain 2 decks at the start of a combat, gain 10% more block on Reinforce. Whenever you would take 7 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1, so that's effectively like a hyper-powered version of the... I remember its name, don't I? Looks like a little bit of a tree. Not like a tree. It looks like an entrance, like a Japanese structure. Oh god, what's its name? There's a relic that does it. There's also Retaliate. The first time your block is broken each turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. That seems super weak. Bulwark, Dex is twice as effective, as well as Overshield. At the start of each turn, gain 5 block. Then there's Prepared. At the start of each combat, draw 2 more cards, rather. At the end of your turn, retain 1 card. Untouchable at the start of each combat, gain 1 intangible. Intangible spelled incorrectly. Ancient at the start of combat, gain 1 artifact. Gamble at the start of combat, gain Confusion. And Mirror Image. The first card you play each combat is played twice. Okay. So we need to go and grind out some more gold so we can come back there and do more stuff. Magic Flower is going to be insane for us, so I definitely need to take that. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. Bag of Marbles is going to be insane for us. At the start of combat, apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies. The boot, not so much. I could take Dolly's Mirror, but what am I going to be doubling? I don't really want to double any of these. Like, I guess Flex? Is the one I want to double the most? No. We'll remove another strike. I need to upgrade that Limit Break as well. Because I have the possibility of drawing the Limit Break multiple times in a turn. with just draw manipulation things, and that would be extremely handy. The King of Hearts is trying to trigger despite the fact that we're not in battle. Regal Pillow, heal an additional 15 HP when you rest, sure. Take the gold there as well. Take a nap and gain 39 HP. Smith or Toke or obtain Blank's Blankie. You know I need to know what that is. You see, small blanket. It reminds you of home. Dropping your pillow, you take the blanket instead. When resting at rest sites, heal to full. Oh, okay. So I guess because I had the Regal Pillow, this was the ability to change that. Nice. I'll smith here. Smithing of the limit break. One-turn kill an elite. I think I should fight another elite just to try and get, you know, a one-turn kill. Oh, did that count? It has to have, right? Yay! One-turn kill an elite. Good. Okay. Maybe we'll be able to... Maybe it'll count as flawlessing this boss for some reason. Or a Calcum if the end of your turn without block, gain 6 block. I should probably pick up the membership card. In addition to the Courier, it'll help us get pretty ridiculous discounts. There's also another sword. The first card containing strike you play each round is played twice. It takes 1 additional turn to recharge for each energy spent on the card. Oh, right. So something like a perfected strike would leave this inactive for 2 turns. Fair enough. Bandana. Yeah, we'll take the membership. Bandana would actually be really, really good as well, but don't have the ability to do it. I also can't sell here. Damn. That would actually be like a really cool mod, the ability to sell your potions. Probably not your relics. That would probably be a little bit too cheesy, but the ability to sell the ability to sell potions would be kind of cool. All right. I knew pretty much exactly what my draw was going to be there, so I knew that I could get myself back to full HP. Second Heavy Blade's probably not necessary. Rupture is it would be a nice way for me to pick up more strength in the deck because I take damage from so many different things with the electric. Sure. I clicked it like 10 times there. I guess it just missed every time. We're seeing a bunch of stuff that I actually want. Oh well. Fight another elite. Double tap the bash. And then double tap the 2 energy whirlwind. We want things with immediacy of effect. It's extremely important that if anything is going to have an effect, it is immediate. Yeah, there's an attack potion. A second rupture is probably too much. I should probably go to a non-standard campfire because I don't have any great campfire actions right now. Like, I would, the area that I don't. Ooh, Toke, yeah, card removal. That's almost always going to be my option. If I ever want to include a card, I should probably be removing a card at the same rate here. Okay. Let's Rupture Flex. And then I'll Offering to draw 5. There's only 4 in my draw pile, so the 5th is going to be the second Flex. Which means that I get to Flex, Flex, Limit Break. Killed him. That counted as flawless. I think that counted as flawless. For a Stereo Potion, I'm going to drop the Attack Potion because it doesn't work. I'm not going to take any of those. Eclipse is a new card, by the way, from... it doesn't say it on the card, but I think this is from Replay the Spire. Exhaust your hand and replace it with random cards that cost 1 less than normal. The upgraded version is random cards that cost 1 less than normal, and you have Refund 1. I thought the previous one was like replace them with upgraded. No, I must have had it with a Quantum Egg. Yes, that seems like it. Inability to continue getting gold is insanely bad for us. Confuse, when we have so many 0 costs that are extremely important to us, is insanely bad for us. So we'll be taking the Black Blood. Replaces Burning Blood at the end of combat, heal for 10 HP. That's actually 15 HP, courtesy of the 50% modification of Magic Flower, which is nice. Good. It's handy. Damn it. I can't see the quests. It's probably going to be deciding things based on that. Oh well. No, it didn't count as flawlessing the boss. It just gave me another quest for one turning an elite. I'm literally never going to be capable of flawlessing a boss now. It's a bit frustrating. Is it true that I'll never be capable of flawlessing a boss? I should probably just take the relic here because I have the Mori to negate the curse anyway. We got, I think that's Jutsu. Yeah, it is. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. So we want as many question mark rooms on this floor as we can possibly get. We're basically trying to hunt... Ooh, nice. Blood Vial. At the start of each combat, heal for 3 HP. Remember, it's 3. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. That's actually going to be insane for us as well. But remember, it's 3, courtesy of the fact that I have the Magic Flower with the 50% modification. Okay, it's not impossible for me to flawless the boss, but it would have to be like double flex and then heavy blade. In order to do it without taking self-damage. Block is never going to help me because it's just straight up HP loss from Electric Blood. One turn kill an elite. Yeah, that's not a problem. Bye. Second limit break is extremely powerful. I'm gonna go for both. Damn it, did get a curse. Ring of Searing. At the end of your turn, all enemies above 50% max HP win no. At the end of your turn, if you're above 75% max HP, lose 5 HP. So that would actually give us 10 block from the King of Hearts, but I don't know if that's what we're going to want to go with. I mean, its downside's negligible to us. I'll take it. Ring of Misfortune. At the start of combat, add a random curse to your discard pile. Every time you draw a curse, gain an energy and 3 shielding. Every time you draw a status, gain 3 block. So this gives me a single curse. Am I okay with a single curse in my deck? So that I can negate the negative effects of oftentimes curses. No. No, I don't want to curse. I mean, I've got hallucinations, but I'm going to remove it. You best believe I'm going to be removing that. So 14 with the vulnerability application. 14 becomes 21. 21 twice is 42. So if I give it the steroid potion as well as the strength potion, the Reaper goes up to... Actually, hang on. I bash first and then I double tap as well. Or I double tap bash first. Yeah, double tap bash first. Uh-huh. Now we'll limit break, and then the double tap of the Reaper is already lethal. Don't mind me, just one turn killing another elite, and the game doesn't count it. Oh, it did work! Never mind. Okay, the flawless boss is the thing that I need to be mad at. Limit break, limit break. Yeah. Oh, man. I'll offering and then just kill him with the strike. Or the heavy blade. Second whirlwind. Deck's not thick enough, and it's probably not going to get thick enough to need a second whirlwind. Definitely flex. Definitely got a bash. A limit break. Uh-huh. Now I can offering. The clean conscience. And then limit break twice. We're now within the realm of possibly killing with double tap Reaper, and we'll do it. This kind of stuff gets out of control pretty quickly. Oh, 2 question marks though. That's possibility of getting a Necronomicon. Right, I'm gonna rest here, and it automatically upgrades the limit break. Because the gremlin food face trader. No, I don't need to do this. If I get the weakness face, it's just extremely bad for us. I did it anyway. I hope I didn't get the weakness face. I got the weakness face. Of course I did. Cool. Took a relic there as well. Probably shouldn't have, but it's fine. We got the letter opener, which is every 3 skills you play deals 5 damage to all enemies. Toke, cool. That's exactly what I wanted, so that I can remove a card from my hand. From my deck, rather. Alright. It's a rematch then, Captain Abe. Flex. Limit break, and then limit break. And I just dunk you out of existence with the heavy blade. I'll play it like that so that I can thin down my deck. You just put another heavy blade in my deck? You think that's gonna affect me? Alright then. Heavy blade. I can't hit you 22 times this turn, so I'll just wait. And then a heavy blade. Oh? No, it didn't count for flawless. It keeps giving me pings for things that aren't happening. I guess it gave me a new quest, 1 turn kill an elite, sure. Nope. This is from... Excuse me. This is from Replay the Spire. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Start each combat with drowning. Drowning is the effect that was on us in that combat, which is starts at -1, goes up until 10, and it increases every single time you take unblocked attack damage. And at the end of your turn, you take that much damage, direct in HP, not damage as in that can be blocked. You also add Abe's Revenge to your deck. Can't play Velvet Choker. Don't really want Astral Abe. I'll take Abe's Treasure. Just gonna have to remove the curse. Abe's Revenge is a curse that exhausts and gives you 1 turn of frailty. Yeah, there's my weakness. Glad to have it. Draws 3. Massacre is interesting. Massacre actually may allow me to flawless a boss as well. Deal 3 damage to all enemies. Lose all strength. It's affected 8 times by strength. You'll see. It's pretty ridiculous. $74 to all enemies. It's pretty good. There we go. Oh! Something happened up there? Was that an eye deck? It was an eye deck. Cool. So slowly, damn it. I don't want the 2 madness, so I'm gonna give myself the ride just so that I can remove it. The ability to remove statuses from our hand? Is that ever gonna be important to me? I don't think it will be. Remove Writhe. I wanted to also get the Strawberry, but it's more important to remove the Writhe, in my opinion. Okay, navigating through the Beyond, you find a glowing Tesseract spinning and shifting gently in the air. I'm gonna take 3. I don't want any of these. Midas Touch, exhaust any number of cards in your hand. Add a random rare card to your hand for each. No. Another Midas Touch, bandage up and survey. No. Dramatic Entrance doesn't deal enough damage to be the kind of thing that we want in our deck. Specialists, we do attack damage, basically. So it would help our... it would help... It would do 2 damage to everyone at the start of a combat. But I wouldn't have it in play yet. Because of the Magnetic Hourglass. The Magnetic Hourglass? The something Hourglass. Mercury. None of those are really good for us. I was hoping for, I don't know, like the draw 3 one. Master of Strategy. Easy. I don't know, Davey. Don't know what my quest log wants me to do. I guess I just want to try and hit up as many question marks as possible. Lose Bash, happily. Probably the next card I was going to remove. Actually, no, the Strike still was, but it was close. So 49. See, the thing is I'm also weakened and the enemy's vulnerable, right? Weakness is decreasing my attack damage by 25%, is increasing my attack damage to my enemy on vulnerability by 50%, right? They're multiplicative, so the ordering doesn't matter. But here's the problem that I run into at the very least with it. Since rounding is a thing, since it floor functions, does it affect? Does it change it? Right? So 13 with weakness, 13 would go and remove 4. So it would go down to 9, right? Removing 25% from 13 would obviously get you like 9 point something, but it's 9 treated by the game, since it only works on integer values. So, would the ordering change the way that the floor function would? No, it wouldn't, because it would floor on the increase as well. So 13 affected by vulnerability would be 19, and then affected by weakness would be 4 less, so 15. Right? Yes. So that would go to 15. But 13 affected by the weakness first would go down to 9. And then affected by vulnerability would go to 14. Okay, so the ordering does matter because of the floor function. I don't know which applies. So hang on. Without weakness, could I tell what this is going to be doing? Because I have 6 strength. It's affected by it 5 times. So 6 by 5 is 30. Base of 14. So it's doing 44 damage by base. So if it does 44 damage by base, and in hand it's doing 33, the weakness must apply first. Right? Because it's 33 in my hand. And then 33 modified would be 16 increases. So it goes for 49. Yeah, okay, so the weakness applies first. Nice. Good thing to know. Limit break, and then... I mean, I could massacre, but I'll do it in the order that kills. All right, it gave me another thing. Hopefully it counts that as a one-turn kill for an elite. Yes, it did. Cool. I'm sorry, Rhapsodic Hoarder. I'm confining you to one turn, sorry. That was a misspeak and definitely not a reference to Hamilton. What, you think I watch musicals? like every other week? I would never. Got him. Rare Will, non-boss chest now also drop an additional card reward. I know that's not what it reads anymore, but it's a meme at this point. Ooh, Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerability take 75% more damage rather than 50%. That's actually quite handy. You can also do another deck with Mind Blast and just blow everyone up with Mind Blast, but then you need like multiple Mind Blasts for multiple battles. It gets a little bit more dodgy around that, right? The interesting thing that we can do here is like play out a bunch of stuff until we take damage. Because the electric blood will make us take damage, and then that damage will make us draw cards from the Centennial Puzzle. First time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Oh, it's double tapped already. Never mind. I didn't even need to do that. Whoops. Sure, I'll go in. I'm basically just looking for another... what am I looking for from that? Whee! Don't want any of those. Don't want any of those. Cool. I'm basically just looking for another toke. If I could get Bottled Flame and put the Whirlwind in my opening hand, I would do it. Who's our boss? Whoops, just took an anger. I could restart the room by saving and quitting. I'm gonna do that so that I don't have to keep that anger. Oh no, this might cause mod problems. Uh-oh. Oh no, please don't cause problems. Oh no. No. I just recorded this for an hour. It can't go. So the game is now frozen. Never mind. Came back. Continue. Yeah. All right. Whew. Dig. Just get a relic, I guess. Claw Grip. At the end of a turn, retain a random card. It costs 1 less energy next turn. Now, we retain all of our cards, so this is just going to be a energy reduction straight up. It's from the Construct mod, specifically. Yeah, he's going to be taking a bunch of damage in this fight. Yay. That's what happens when you don't get your flex when you need it. Limit Break twice, then Offering. I can Massacre for about 1,000 damage right there. I think I will. Oh, did that count as a flawless? No. But it just gave me kill 3 funky beasts. Okay. Okay, then. And energy at the start of each turn. Each turn after 6 cards are played, all cards no. Sozu. Gain energy. You can no longer obtain potions. Sure. See, this would actually give me the ability to draw basically until the end of time as well. Do I need more energy? No. All right. I'll take the Runic Cube. Every time you lose HP, draw 1 card. It only gets harder. Now, Spear of Blight is 175% more damage and 100% more HP on Shield of Blight. And we also get Time Maze. You can't play them more than 15 cards a turn. That's fine. We get our combos complete within 15. I want as many Westos as possible. Okay, we'll start here. Attacks deal 10% more damage, totally, for us. Or we could go for start with 2 more cards in hand. Actually, start with 2 more cards in hand is going to be more powerful for us for the combo factor of getting our limit breaks off. I would actually, like, Gremlin Horn isn't actually going to help me. It's really good, but specifically because of how we built our build, it's not going to help us. Nunchaku wouldn't really help us either, so it's pretty easy card removal for me. Flex, flex, limit break, massacre. Nope. Nope. Oh, 2 whirlwinds on offer there. Okay. All enemies start with 5 confusion. I don't get it. All enemies. Didn't this used to say all fighters? Or like all people? Ring of Searing. Didn't we take that last time? Don't I have that? I do have that. I now have 2. I wonder if they activate independently of one another. I'm not going to take the Ring of Hypnosis because I'm terrified that it's actually just not going to be as written. And I will die. I would love a relic, but I don't want to add another curse to my deck right now. I'm struggling to remove the other ones. I also do want to increase my max HP. Actually, hang on. Really? I can't back out of this screen right now? You can't back out of the upgrade screen. I think that's because I have Arrowhead, but I also can't upgrade 2 cards, so Arrowhead is actually actively a negative for me right now. This is because I broke the game with the Arrowhead that one time, isn't it? Isn't it? I know your game, Evil Pickle. Cut over the left. I'm looking for as many question marks as possible. I'm also desperately looking for... Oh my god, we actually have a normality in our hand. What the hell? Where did that come from? What the hell? It stayed in our hand! God. Limit break, double tap, whirlwind. It prematurely ended my... What is happening? Limit break, massacre. What? I'm not gonna take any of those. Why have we got a normality in our opening hand every single time? When did we get a normality in our deck? Was it from this event? I didn't think that could give you a normality. I thought it could only give you curses from Replay the Spire. One turn kill an elite. Flawlessly as well. Sure. It's a pretty good relic. Extra energy on the only turn that really counts for us. Cool. None of that though. Okay, this one's gonna be a bit more rough. This turn should probably be flex, limit break. And then next turn, I'll just heavy blade. It won't be weakened anymore. That'll do. Obtaining a random relic is pretty important, but removing normality is extremely important. I am happy to hang the mushrooms here because I now get to kill 3 fungi beasts and complete one of my quests immediately. They're all fungi beasts. Uh-huh. Odd mushroom, when vulnerable, takes 25% more damage rather than 50%. If you're wondering why I'm skipping past occasional things, it's because I can't just sit here and take a bunch of time. This episode would be 1,000,000 years long. Kill 3 fungi beasts. And even if you might say, I would watch that, I can't record that. I also didn't get the spirit poop for giving you a curse. Weird. So maybe Abe's revenge doesn't count as a curse for the sake of giving here? I don't particularly see that, but sure. So flawlessing the boss. Okay, we've got Massacre. Okay, cool. We should be able to do this. Really? It doesn't... It's not enough? Oh, the weakness! I'm only incredibly mad. Still not enough. Yeah, I can't flawless from that. That's sad. There we go. Kill the Hexaghost flawlessly again, but... Hemogenesis would be insane, by the way. Play everything you set for Hemogenesis. Make sure that you have 3 energy left over for Hemogenesis at the very end. It would get upgraded for every piece of energy you spent after your first 2 and before your final 3 so that you can play Hemogenesis. It would upgrade every single time, just getting more and more powerful, and eventually you'd be able to use it for a ridiculous amount of value. That said, we're using Reaper for basically the same thing right now. Yeah, let's have a look at the quest log. Yep, didn't flawless and elite. Do want 3 birds, though. Okay. Almost certainly not taking any more cards at this point, so Busted Crown's fine. Okay. I want as many question marks as is possible, but an early shop, so there's actually a path that does both of those things I'm quite pleased by. Got him. Nope. Also no. Whew. Do we have another Abes on this floor as well? We do. Okay. Our first combat was a shielded guardian. Our second... Is it just giving us the same map over and over and over again, and I've only just noticed? Because I think it is. I think if that's the case, at the end of this floor, at the end of this cycle, I'll stop playing. Because I could probably get this to go basically forever. Oh yeah, give me another face. I can't read the description of this for some reason. But I know for a fact that that's the serpents. I extend the S for a reason. Every single time we go to a question mark, it will give us 50 gold. Searing Burning Sword is actually really good for us. At the start of each combat, gain 2 strength. Definitely going to be taking that. Upgrades 2 cards randomly, prioritizes rarer cards. We have no cards left to upgrade in our deck. So we'll remove a strike. I also do want the fruit juice for the maximum HP, so drop the power potion, take the fruit juice. Alright. Another limit break's probably overkill at that rate. Thump. No and no. Nope. Don't care about clothesline either. As you can see, this is super repetitive, right, at this point. Because we're just playing the flex. The skill system is cool. The perk system is cool, though. But like a lot of the time, it seems like I'm doing things that it asks, and it's just not giving me the credit for them. One turn killed an elite. Beautiful. Don't really have anything I want to do there, though. Don't have another one-turn kill an elite. So, garlic, snake plants, die, Midas blood. Easy peasy. Don't want liquid bronze. Don't want that either. Go to as many question marks as possible. Okay, obtain random loot, trigger a trap. Sure. 50% chance to take 36 damage. Hey, we dodged it. We get the happy flower as well as some money. Blood potion and cursed concoction. Don't really care. I should have played the fruit juice before in battle, though. That's my bad. So yeah, Serpent Head. Whenever you enter a question mark room, gain 50 gold. It's pretty good. Choose one of 30 cards. I don't really care. I don't want to add any cards to this deck at this point. 50% chance to gain Curse of Writhe. Sure, we actually need cards in our deck at the moment that we can remove. Hey, we got a strawberry as well. Nice, 7 max HP. But yeah, ooh, nice. Chemical X, replay the Spire. Whenever you play a card with X cost, its effects are increased by 2, as well as Vajra start each combat with 1 strength. I don't have the ability now to remove, but that was worth for me. good lord, was that worth. Flex. Limit break. And now Whirlwind is 10 times 190 play. Yeah, no, that's enough to kill. Certain of it. Okay. Rest again. Gain no cards. I think last time I was off Rage in the most left slot as well, so it might actually just be giving me the exact same everything. I'm just going to stand here and make my strength ridiculous. Don't mind me. Oh, only 15 cards a turn, but I only have 475 strength. How could anyone even get by on 479 strength? Nice. It seems like this is playing loud exclusively after Abe. 3 curses, 3 relics is a bad idea. Especially when I still have a curse already in my deck that I have to remove. Ori is also a bad idea. And golems might. Sure, I'll just take that. We never get to our second turn, but okay. This doesn't look like it's the same map generation as it was last time, though. Because last time I went elite, elite right here and then into the fight. I don't get it. Why is it different? Why is it not different and then it's different? That's actually my question. Why is it inconsistent? Like, it seems like the encounters are the same and the bosses are always the same. Probably because they are. Okay. Oof. Probably lose Rupture. Actually, Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade is less efficient than Massacre for us a lot of the time. Stop giving me that event! My hand is just going to be nothing but rides. Got him. Nope. I should just start skipping those. I really don't know if there's anything that I would take. 2,000 HP? Yeah, sure. Let's deal 2,000 damage this turn then. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. So we'll activate double tap. That'll take us some damage. And I'll flex, limit break, deals damage to me, draws another limit break, deals damage to me, draws a double tap. I'll offering. I've got flex, a limit break. Actually, I shouldn't have played the flexes. I should have just played limit breaks. I also do need to use the fruit juice. Limit break there. I'm gonna double tap. Okay. I'll limit break. And then... Oh, man, we already have... Oh, wow. I can't one-tone kill anymore. I thought it was because I already had 999 strength. They were like, you can't gain any more. Stop. Stop. He's already dead. Second Massacre? No. You can't play 2 because they make you lose all strength. Hey, it's me. 3 small acid slimes. Okay, I can do that. So I should... Rupture. Limit break. Offering. Fill my hand. And I limit break. And I limit break. And I just keep doing that until I'm 1 short. Of the time maze. It's gonna be very difficult for any enemy to stop me at this point. Like, it would have to be like some sort of a wildly unfair limitation. Curse. This is decay though, so it's not going to be an eye-opening hand, or at least it's not guaranteed to be an eye-opening hand. If we had the toke, the pipe, we would just be removing these so quickly. Oh, it'd be lovely. We would probably have a 10-card deck and just keep it at that at all times. Offering. And then it's limit break time. Let's go. I actually didn't think about this at the time with the runic cube, but this is pretty cool. Nothing can stand. That was 20,000 damage. It's pretty good. I mean, it's okay. You know, nothing to turn your nose up at. Lucky Rock. Every time you play an attack card, you have a 5% chance to gain critical. Critical, the next attack you play deals double damage. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool in my mind. I don't want to add another random colorless card to my hand. I will take the Lucky Rock, but I'm, before that, going to remove Arrive. Whenever you gain vulnerable or weakened, it's also sent to the enemy that applied it. No. No. As if. You know how much of a waste of my time that would be? Why don't, instead, I just not do that? Because I'm getting by perfectly fine on my own. Bye. It sucks to see someone massacre themselves, but then again, it's necessary. Fight for a rare relic, sure. We're not at circlets yet, so there's, you know, more relics to get. I'm abundantly aware of that, don't worry. I just don't think it's necessary. Calipers, at the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of it. Upon pickup, a random card in your deck becomes free. That would actually help me negate the negative of the thing. I can't remember the name of right now. I'm gonna take it. Limit Break. Okay. As a combo piece, that's pretty good. Second time we've seen the phone finger turn up as well, by the way. I'm gonna drop... no, I'm not gonna drop a shielding potion there. I'll drop that. Shielding potion might be able to help me perfect a fight as well. So I'll add a single. Nope. Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Definitely play Rupture. Lex. Unfortunately, Limit Break without a cost can't help me cycle for the other Limit Break infinitely. But what it can do... No, I don't get a perfect here. It's fine. It's fine. We need to give up on that dream right now and just live in the reality of something more standard, like a whirlwind. We will still use this shielding potion later, and we will get a perfect with it. Don't worry. I mean, we've already got a perfect with it, but we'll get a perfect that the game actually responds to. I'll take a Lizard Tail here. Whenever you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Works once. Only gets harder. Now we've got Muzzle. You can no longer increase your max HP. All healing is halved. Which is not going to be as impactful as it looks like it would be. Don't worry. Okay, probably about time to go for the attack steal. 10% more damage. I would have also liked to get critical, but... Give Relic. Give Relic. I got Holy Water. Upon pickup, remove 2 blights. This excludes Spear of Blight and Shield of Blight. Huh. So I no longer have Time Maze and I don't have the muzzle anymore. Okay, so I can still gain max HP. So I'm still, effectively, as always, looking for the Singing Bowl. Basically, all of my content is a Singing Bowl waiting room. No for those. Fire Spirits. Decay. Now I get Spirit Poop. There we go. 30% chance, 10% chance to find treasure in question mark rooms. As well as this only costs 67 because it gives me 30 gold back when I buy it. So, not bad. I did want to do a card removal there. I do only have 10 cards in my deck. I'm actually fine at this point. I basically want to have my hand be the size of my opening draw. My opening draw, because I have prepared as well as the bag of preparation. That is to say, the buff prepared as well as the bag of preparation. I have 9 cards in my opening hand, so if I had a 9-card deck, that's optimal for me. All right, let's remove another card from our deck. We'll get a single flex out of there. I can't... I have to wander and transform and upgrade a random card. Great, I got Carnage. What'd I lose? Offering Flex, Limit Break. Those are all intact. I've got my Reaper. I've got my Whirlwind. I've got my Double Tap. I've got my Massacre. I do have Carnage. What did I lose? Rupture. I lost Rupture. Rupture is actually probably the least impactful card in my deck at this point, so I'm glad that I lost it rather than anything else. Good lord, that could have been bad. So the thing is, if I only spend 2 energy to kill the enemy, then I can get a perfect. And that would have to be, like, Flex, Limit Break, and then Massacre. That basically seems to me to be the only way that I could get that done. That said, it looks like that's, you know, a thing that I am capable of getting done. Regularly. It's just against elites that might be a problem. Not elites, sorry, the boss. Obviously not elites. I'm going to go in this path so that I can try and go to another... what are they called? Like, campsites? They have a specific name to differentiate them from the base game's effects. I just can't remember exactly what it is. Skip. Nope. Don't need that. Yeah, I don't actually have a golden idol yet. Weird. I'll take 25 damage. Definitely. Toke for card removal. Yeah, get the carnage out of there. I don't need that. All right. Oh, it's a different first floor boss. Okay, never mind. It's not repeating. Good. Okay, I'll use the shielding so that I can play more cards. 421's not going to be enough there. So now I'll offering, and that takes from my shielding. Then I'll limit break, and massacre. That has to be a flawless. It has to be. I took no damage. Yes. Ugh. So it was self-damage being counted. Fusion, you can no longer smith at rest sites. I am totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Because if I rest at a rest site because of the goblin's food, the gremlin's food rather, from Replay the Spire, I upgrade a card anyway, so whatever. Flex, limit break, massacre. Now that's the combo for not only this floor, but probably basically all of the foreseeable future. Should probably remove the Reaper from the deck. See, offering is actually helpful because in boss fights, it'll get me back to my limit breaks, which is just like more damage. Reaper. Is Reaper necessary? I heal 15 after fights. Reaper's not necessary. Okay. Strange Spoon. Cards which exhaust when played will discard instead 50% of the time. I don't want more offerings in my deck, so no. Gain potion slots is pretty big. Regal Pillow. I don't have another card that I really want to remove from my deck right now. I'll take the Meat on the Bone. I could take Grinning Jar and then just upgrade the Grinning Jar card. I should do that. We get the Grinning Jar. Draw 2 cards. You may not play another Grinning Jar this turn. That's going to help me kind of combo off a lot. Take the Hundo there. Oh, we have nothing related to this. See, they're doing 33 damage. How is that fair? I ask, not wanting the answer. It isn't, and it doesn't have to be. Those are the answers, by the way. Cool. Steroid Potion, because I still don't have Sozu. Yeah! Read them, read them. Necronomicon. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't have a Memori, so I actually do have to have the Necronomicon. I don't want bites in my deck. No, thank you. So, I do have to have the Necronomic Curse. That's fine, though. I don't have anything that's deactivated by it. It's like, it will be helpful for my Whirlwinds, but that's it. The problem is those Whirlwinds are also unessential. Like, I don't need them. I can take the Power Potion, of course. Duplicate a card in my deck. What would I duplicate? Necronomicus? Probably the Grinning Jar. Now I'll rest, upgrading one of the Grinning Jars. We now have an Infinite in the deck as well. I mean, we had previously kind of infinish kind of things in the deck. Like, they were pretty infinity, but now we have just like straight up the ability to just do it infinitely. Woo! Bottle Flame. Upon pickup, choose an attack card at the start of each combat. That attack card will be in your opening hand, as well as a Fruit Juice. I'll take the Fruit Juice. I'll take the Bandana. I'll take the Bottle Flame. I'll put the Massacre in my opening hand. I'll drink a lager drink. I'll drink a cider drink. I'll drink a vodka drink. I'll sing the songs that remind me of the good times and the songs that remind me of the best times. That's right. Don't want any of the rest of that, though. Just rest. Upgrade another Grinning Jar. Grinning Jar? What does it let you do? If I play Grinning Jar, I can draw 2 cards. Huh? That's not... Huh? Nice. Want to leave him alive on a little bit of HP, or just kill him? Woo! Should have done it with a Whirlwind. Take the tiny house here because the other ones have clear negatives. Should have done it with a Whirlwind. I would have gotten more gold out of it. Oh well. This one actually has more questos. Oh, I'm sticking to it. I am definitely going to stick to the questos as my nomenclature for question marks. You watch me. Still only hits once. All right. Ah! Clockwork Souvenir. At the start of each combat, gain 1 artifact. Nice. And you can only become frail. Doesn't matter to me. Guerilla is pretty insane. Gambling Chip. I have 10 cards and a 9-card opening hand. Sure, so I guess it just allows me to mulligan the Necronomicon. I mean, it's not necessary at all for me. I'll take the Clockwork Souvenir. So we'll start each combat with 1 artifact. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. Is it going to protect me against the weak? It does! Hell yeah. Okay, okay. We're all good now. Nope. 12 cards. Don't want Whirlwind. There's literally no cards that I want, so I'm just going to continue selecting these. This is also the speedrun strats for this event. Just click the bottom left constantly. Well, I guess I'm taking another ride. There's just fewer cards to remove from my deck by taking that. Lift. Start each combat with 8 strength. It's pretty good. Before you lies the ability to upgrade a card. If you had one. I'll remove the Whirlwind here, which is pretty wild. We're now relying entirely on Massacre. But with the Grinning Jars and the ability to kind of like infinite with limit breaks, I don't think that's a problem necessarily for us to do. You only play one of the limit breaks if you want to do the infinite, by the way. I'm just playing both of them because I know it's not a problem. Lose 85. Actually, double tap doesn't work with limit break. Sorry, with the Massacre. Because the first one loses all of my strength and then the second one does nothing. Sure. Okay, that's Darkstone and Periapt. Every time you obtain a curse, gain 6 max HP. Hey, I probably also don't need the flex in this deck anymore. No, we need another limit break there. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Stop, stop. He's already dead. No. Pretty easy kills there. Alright. Another rare relic? Sure. Not be that many left. Thing is, if I now get Ginger, which is immunity to being weakened, the mask, the bad mask that we got so long ago, the Gremlin Visage, is still going to remove my artifacting. I know. Messed up, right? Ice Cream energy is now conserved between turns. Yeah, what turns? What are turns? I don't know what turns are. I'll gain Garlic, thank you. I also wanted Divine Protection, didn't I? Yeah, both of those are quest completions. Can remove another card from my deck. No, I can't. Let's have a look at this. Cool. Obtain Garlic. Never mind, the other one is not here. Oh well. Spire Growth, Small Acid Slimes. Die, obtain minus blood. Okay. Guess I'll take the Orange Pellets whenever you play a power attack in the skill in the same turn. Remove all of your debuffs. I would have loved the shovel! Get the ride out of the deck. Sure. Oh, lifting again! Hop, 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 hop. It's limit break, limit break. Grinning Jar. I'm gonna have to massacre twice in this one. Limit break. Grinning Jar for the draw. Okay, the massacre is now back up and kind of active. Actually, flawless here as well. What? No, I can't flawless because I took a second turn and I have the Ring of Searing, of course. Got him though. An extra relic whenever I defeat elites. Sure, does literally nothing. Alright, let's keep going. There's nothing there. We now have Time Maze back, as well as 200% more HP and 325% more damage on the enemies. Pretty much a straight shot from here up. Okay, 10% chance the next attack you play deals double damage. Sure. Get that. Let's go again. Like, I don't have the option here not to remove a card as well. It's annoying. That's okay, because I know that we still can remove the flex. I might actually put a card in my deck, just so that if I get events like that that want me to remove a card, that, like, force me at the very least, sorry, that do force me to remove a card. Oh my god! The 8 shield... Never mind. Sorry. I need to follow one train of thought. Things that force me to remove a card, I should have a bad card so that I can do that. I gotta circle it. Okay, so that now means that I'm starting to run out of relics in the card pool. So yeah, I should add a card to my deck so that I have something that I can easily remove and don't feel bad about removing. Cool. Secondarily to that, we have Divine Protection, which means the first 8 cards I play that are going to deal damage to me because of the Electric Blood. So the first 8 cards... the first 10 energy I spend is free. So I get to Limit Break, Massacre. But if I had more Limit Breaks, I'd be able to Limit Break, keep going. There's the Beetle Shell. Every 10th time you gain block, double the block. Yeah. And I'll take the Regal Pillow, heal additional 15 HP when you rest. I'm just trying to pick up basically every relic at this point. I have, I don't want to say most of them, but probably most of them. Because what? It's like 25 on a screen, basically. I'm not going to count, but it's basically 25 on a screen. To another 25, to another 25. So basically, we have 75 relics. In the game, I think exists maybe 100 something. Oh, no. Of course, there's modded relics as well. Never mind. Never mind. My math will be wrong as a direct result. Cool. So how do I get new quests? One turn kill an elite. Nice. Yeah, how do I collect new quests? Do I have to complete all of my old ones? Because there's a lot of very, very, very variable, like, ability to complete quests in there. Got him. Woo! I get twice as many relics from them. Twice 0 is 0. Almost all of the time for me right now is just going to be Limit Break, Massacre. In bosses, it's going to be Limit Break, Grin, Limit Break, Massacre. Power Potion for a relic, sure. Hey! The ability to dig. Thank you. Thank you. If I had the pipe, I would now take this. Actually, no, I want a card in my deck that I can remove, of course. So, do the curse. Take off the pants and lose the Necronomicurse. Yay! We managed to... No, it came back! I knew it was going to come back. Of course it was. There's no escape. No, I do not want this. No. Add a ghost card to your hand every single turn. It would take up a space in my hand. But secondarily, my opening hand would be 9 cards, right? With the pet ghost. So what would it even be able to give me? It would be able to give me a strike, like a basic strike or a basic defend, because it can't give me a fetch, because number 1, I don't have basic cards in my deck anymore left, but number 2, it can't give you fetch if your hand is, sorry, it can't give you fetch if you don't have any basic cards left in your draw pile. So we don't want that. So, Limit Break, Grinning Jar. Limit Break, Grinning Jar. Limit Break, Massacre. And we did it. Flawless, I just did! That, I think it just gave me the Flawless boss after I did that though. So this time I don't think it's a problem. We don't care about our enemies' intents. Do they think this game is interactive, sorry. No. This is not an interactive game for you. This is solitaire now. What did I get? Hey, gambling chip. Now it's just going to take me longer to get through each fight. Nereus Codex, sure. I don't really end turns, so nice try. Tag bag. Shops can have all 3 kinds of sale tags. Sale tags can appear on colors cards and on sale cards cheaper, as well as Iron Hammer. During the first turn, drawing a card upgrades it. We already have all of ours upgraded. Master of Strategy is no longer necessary. Is it? Might be. It can be used for a lot of value for me right now. Okay. Take a Master of Strategy. Just gonna pick up a bunch of relics. Eventually I'm gonna run out of them, and I have a lot of money, so may as well. The Master of Strategy is gonna enable me to cycle back through all of my stuff. See how I have nothing missing from my hand? Like, I've got all of my cards in my hand. That's because of the prepared and the bag of preparation. But now I can limit break, grinning jar. Limit break, grinning jar. Limit break, grinning jar. Limit break. Oh no, I don't have any grinning jars left. It's time to go again. I mean, I literally can't because I have 999 strength. So please trust me that at this rate, I don't know, like, anything within reason can't really stop me. And this episode is already 2 hours long. I was supposed to record some other things today. This is one of the reasons that the schedule has gotten a little bit more dodgy recently. I've had more stuff to do in a smaller amount of time. Just because Enter the Gungeon episodes are long, Darkest Dungeon episodes are long, Slay the Spire episodes can be pretty long. Birthday Stone, when we play a power, heal for 2 HP. Slay the Spire modded episodes can be particularly long. It's like I don't have like a 20 or 30 minute series running at the moment. Usually those are just story games kinds of things. I mean, story games running at the moment either. Or rather, you know, as a statement related. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I can't even check it. Unless I add a card to my deck, I can't even check it. Yeah. But this is 3 birds as well as 3 snake plants. So I actually needed to fight as many enemies as I possibly could this turn. Draw 1 extra card every turn is pretty insane. Heal for 7 every single time you go to a shop as well. Could be handy. It takes so long for our buffs to resolve at the start of a fight. The fact that Gambling Chip is actually, like, slowing me down is a little bit annoying as well. There's the Midas Blood. Didn't know this was going to be a store, unfortunately. Wasn't marked as one. Okay. All of the buffs resolve. Excellent. Oh my god, yeah, I can't instantly just play them. Lame. Yeah, this pretty much just goes until I decide to stop playing. Ooh, Quantum Egg. Whenever a card is created during combat, it is upgraded. Nice. It's not going to do anything. It's fine. Flawless the boss. Cool, we can do this. Limit break, limit break. Limit break, limit break. Grinning jar. Limit break, limit break. Master of Strategy. Limit break, grinning jar. Limit break. Unfortunately, since my only way to deal damage is Massacre, I have to massacre. Whoa. Did I just overkill by so much that they instantly died? I didn't even get to the second phase of the fight. What? You can do that? Ooze armor. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Gain 4 malleable and -3 slow. No. -3 slow means that I would have to play 3 cards before my enemies start. What? Isn't it? -3 slow. It's on me, though. So my enemies would be dealing 30% more damage. But I would have malleability. No. I'll take the White Beast statue. Hey, Time Lord! Okay, we're actually having different fights now. Now, I do want Spire growth. Like, I actually kind of want to hunt the Spire growth, so I'm going to go to as many normal combat spaces as possible here. So they can complete that questo. Oh, yeah, no, I'll also use questo to refer to quests, as well as question marks. Sounds confusing, right? It's because it is. By design as well. Shouldn't just super overplay, just kill him. I think after we finish this loop, I'm gonna stop. Because it's actually way too late to continue recording now. Take the money. Sure, give me another rare relic. Get me closer to 100. Nope. Break. Limit break. Got him. Hey! Threatened needle. Nice. Hey! Spire growth as well. Now I'm just gonna find a way. Let's see if I can flawless this Spire growth in any fashion. Also, random effects won't be able to remove Massacre from my deck. Because it's in a bottle. Kill the Spire growth. Cube, begin to fall, lose offering, sure. I need to probably pick up like a card that I can remove. See how it didn't say remove Massacre because I can't? I need to probably pick up another skill that I can remove. Oh no, but it will randomly choose something. No, I should choose a power. Yeah, I should take a bad power card so that I can remove that. I've got regret for random removal, and then I've got bad power cards for that directed removal. Nope. Okay. If I could Bottled Lightning the 0-cost limit break, we would be pretty much in the clear until the end of time. Which is nice. The only things that annoy us are 2-phase enemies. Lychee Nut. Upon pickup, lose 25% of your max HP. At the start of each combat, gain 3 regen. No. No. Extremely no for me. I'm not in combat for enough turns to gain benefit from that, and 3 regen is 6 HP. No. Well, it would be 6 HP, but it would be 4, 3, then 1. So it would be 8, actually. Due to the way that rounding works and the Magic Flower. No, but Magic Flower gives you a buff with 50% more regardless, so it actually may be a roof on that. I don't think it's floor on that function, so that would mean that it would be 3 would go to 5, 2 would still go to 3, 1 would go to 2, so 5, 3, 2, it's 10. Okay. Still, don't want it. Did I just throw both of my limit breaks away? No, I used both of them. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Another Rhapsodic Hoarder, another one-turn kill. Oh. Ultimate disrespect. It's like self-disrespect. Got him. Nope. Nope. Cool. Skip those rewards. Hey, every 5 turns gain intangible. Sure. Whenever you had a rare card to your deck, it is upgraded. Whenever you purchase a card from the merchant, it's upgraded. Sure. Gain 6 block whenever you shuffle your draw pile. Sure. Immediately travel the boss. Okay, like a part of me wants to, but at the same rate, I may as well just go to another campsite. It's so quick. So it's 500. Got to keep that in mind. That combo is 500 against enemies that don't have any artifacting to prevent the vulnerability that I applied to them using the bag of marbles. Nope. Nope. Really should be using this fruit juice at some point. Let's dig, get another relic. Frozen egg, whenever you had a power card to your deck, it is upgraded. We still don't have the toxic egg. So we actually do need to do the combo here. That's fine, though. This is basically impossible to do incorrectly. Got him. I mean, I can take the Cursed Concoction. Sure. Kintsugi. Yeah, sure. I don't want any of these. The 2 wounds in the draw pile would actually screw with my combo. I don't have medkit at the moment, I don't believe. No. Kintsugi would, like, screw my entire deck. So would Empty Cage. So I'm not taking any. Or rather, I'm not taking any. Flawless the boss, obtain another sword. Oh, it's the relic. Yeah, it's the relic that we just saw before. Only gets harder. Now we have the muzzle, so we can no longer gain max HP. This is just gonna go like this forever until the end of time. I can get critical next level, and I could have gotten in the next rotation Invigorate. Now what I actually want to do is see whether I can trigger Die. Right? It's here. Die. Rewards me and heals me. I want to see. Basically, I just want to see my enemies kill me. Rather than abandon. Am I gonna win this fight by default? I can't take damage. I'm trying to. Stop killing my enemies. Thank you. All right, the Rings of Searing are no longer doing damage to my enemies, but they're still doing damage to me. Good. I've got way too much block, and Calipers is actually keeping it around. And because of Ice Cream and Funnel, I'm incapable of actually getting rid of my energy, and I'm getting a ridiculous amount of block per turn. Ugh, fine. All right, I'll win this fight. And then... Thank you. Lose 11 HP. Excellent. I went to a shop and I healed. Damn it. Not taking anything here. Sure. Take 30 damage. Excellent. Murder me. I'm asking nicely. I have literally 60 block without doing anything. Like 44. Okay, they might be able to work through it. Oh no. Intangibility. Next game. Really didn't want that, but thank you. 100 block without doing anything. You know what? At least regret is getting me, so regret will kill me eventually. I can't just sit here and do this all day. I really can't. This is the second video I've recorded today, and I have to stop after this. I put out 4 videos on a good day. So you can see how this is unsustainable. I feel the need to make that extraordinarily clear because I do feel bad. Okay. Another regret. Regrets. We've got a few. But then again, too few to mention. Without the regret, they would die to me just standing here and ending my turn. Regret on the turn I had intangible, so yeah, thanks for that. Just had to make sure I had regret in hand. Now I die. I get healed back with the... That's weird. Oh, all healing is halved, but also 50% more effective healing. So, hang on, that doesn't work. So the lizard tail brought me back to life on half HP, but I have the muzzle, which is all healing is halved, but I also have the magic flower for 50% more effective healing. So half and 50% more should mean that I end up with 75%, right? 75% of half of my HP, so it's 32.5%. But I don't. Damn. Okay. See, it's so difficult to die. Just let me die. The game without the regret. I can just stand here until the end of time. In every fight. God, it would have been boring. That's... So, it didn't even activate the die. I had die as a quest. It didn't even activate it. I don't really understand this mod at the moment. I think I'm gonna leave playing more of this until later. I do like the general idea of it. I really like the idea of looping in perks and looping in quests and looping in objectives that you can do to kind of like keep the gameplay interesting as you go through the Endless. But it seems like it's a little early in the production at the moment. I also just, like, there's a lot of it that I just don't understand. So, no, it doesn't, it's not here anymore. So it's not like it persists between runs. All right. Well, for the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire, modded in particular. We've been running the Mod the Spire launcher, as well as base mod, Replay the Spire, Always Well, Fetch mod, Colored Map, the Construct, the Servant 0.8.9, as well as Infinite Spire, the latest edition that was allowing us to do that endless shenanigans. You can see any of them linked in the description down below, as well as a video instructing you how to install them. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.